This is Brad Marchand, and you're listening to Breaking the Ice with Josh Dolan. I don't think he would ever let a pizza get out the door before he buried the whole thing, so he likes to eat that kid.
How we doing?
We're alive, man.
We're alive. We are alive.
That's pretty much the show
Barely.
right there.
That's about it. Yeah, we woke up this morning.
We'd like to welcome Andrew Raycroft, and we discussed the fact that we're alive. Show's over. Thanks to our
Possibly.
sponsors. Have a good afternoon.
That's it. Everyone's good. Everyone's family's good. All that jazz.
Yes. How about you, man?
Yeah, we're good. We're hanging in. I mean, the homeschooling thing's a bit of a, let me get this light better. Bit of an issue at times, but.
Can you, no, your other side's better. Your other side's better.
Oh, the other side's better, but the lighting. So now I'm screwed.
You've got, last time I saw you, we were at the Greatest Bar. You have like 200 kids, don't you?
Feels like it right now, I'll tell you that.
Right?
Feels like it right now.
How is the homeschooling? Are they teaching you, or are you teaching them, or is it
that's half of the problem, right? Is if the teacher doesn't know what they're teaching, then it makes it a little difficult. But no, it's it's just they don't really understand that they actually have to do work, even though they're home all day long. It's hard.
Right.
Hey, Andrew, I'm just guessing because you're wearing the hat that you haven't found a barber yet. I saw your tweet from.
Oh my God, my hair.
From me.
Oh, wow!
Yes.
Yes.
And so today I went on Nessun too.
Wow.
Yes. I have some, like, I had to put so much product in my hair to keep it from like exploding.
You got to go on like that next time, bro.
I know.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Amazing.
Dude,
literally, you should just you got to get the hair and just be like, the NHL's coming back. I swear to God.
So no, it's been a battle, and I don't have like the pro clippers either. So I'm like in between. Like, do I want to spend the $120 on clippers? And
nah,
I'm just waiting it out.
Grow.
There we go.
If I have to go to New Hampshire, if I have to go to Vermont, or wherever I have to go to get my hair cut in the next few weeks, that'll get done.
Hey, Josh, the show's just about over.
I can't believe nobody responded to you on Twitter. Like, no mercenary responded to you on Twitter and said, "Hey,
exactly
we'll
what
meet
I was
in secret."
Like, I wanted to get like a dialogue going on that one, but the weekend, the weather, it was probably a poor time to send that out.
There's no excuses now.
On that stupid app. It's all like just all timing when you send those.
I know a guy, Ty Rutledge.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
Listen, the professional barbers of Lowell, they're in Lowell. We'll cut your hair. Now we're calling.
They'll come to you. Actually, I don't know that. I'm just telling him that.
I know they're
getting
out
him in
there.
trouble.
I know you. Well, that's the thing.
No.
Yeah, I think that's more what it is. People are actually legitimately scared to say, "I will do it," thinking they're going to get in trouble or be.
No, they'll be socially distanced and
accosted. Yeah, exactly. Like,
right. So maybe we want to edit that out of the show.
That's a whole nother issue. That's a show in itself.
I didn't say Ty would do it. I just volunteered him.
You said Ty, but I, of course, took it right to the end zone and literally gave their name and address. Hey, Razor, you're all hockey and stuff. So what's the story?
Hockey and stuff.
You're the hockey and you're like guy that does hockey.
The hockey insider.
You're a goalie and you have 400 kids. You notice it just doubled. What is the reality of the NHL doing what they're claiming they're trying to do? You know, get into the playoffs and get this thing going in the summer.
My sense is the reality is the real that they're gonna do whatever. Well, I know they're gonna do whatever it absolutely takes. I think what's the game changer has been is the reality for the league that they cannot start the next season. I know initially they said we're gonna start the season on time. We want the next season to be intact, but I think the reality for them set in that there's really no point of having a next season without fans. So that's pushed that date way back. They're not starting next season in September no matter what, or October. So I think the idea for them now to push next season back and have it December to January or July, somewhere in that neighborhood, that opens up the reality to play the rest of these playoffs and the rest of this season without fans, you know, even if they start in August, September, October. So I think they keep moving the window, which makes me think they're going to do whatever it possibly takes to get these games in. There's a lot of money at stake. That's the bottom line. I mean, like everything else, we're opening this, whatever we're opening up for one reason, and that's cash money.
Has there been any talk of, since you can't pack an arena, has there been any talk of some kind of pay-per-view system or anything like that?
The pay-per-view system might be difficult, and I don't know the legalities of this, but the one issue they have is that if they don't play these games in the playoff games, then they might have to be cutting checks to advertisers and and cable companies. So I think that the pay-per-view access might be difficult. I think they've already been paid for the product, and they need to get the product out so they're not cutting checks. There could be other ways of doing it. I think if they go to neutral sites, they're going to be playing 3-4 games a day on all these different sites, and that might create opportunities.
Well, the center ice thing, I mean, that's how I watch, if people who are out of market with teams, the center, it's already paid for. So, and you can watch every game on that. So maybe there's an additional, you're right. All those dollars have already been spent to provide this platform that's not being broadcast on right now.
Well, and for certain there's going to be a large group of people that if these games aren't played, they're going to get the lawyers out and they're going to want their $20 back that they deserved for the games they've already paid for, right? And on some level, the NHL is going to have to write that check, I would imagine. It's tough to fight.
The piece I was reading on NHL.com, the NHL deputy commissioner was just discussing testing. Testing is on everybody's mind. Everybody, every human who wants to go somewhere. So what is the difference? I mean, I don't know if you know the answer to this, but, somebody in a random town, wants to get tested but might not be able to, but then NHL players are going to get tested. How does that balance out?
You're right, and the leagues are very, very concerned about PR right now, and that's their number one concern is coming out and saying that. So again, and I'm biased on this. I want the game to come back. I think I'm hopeful that the smartest people on the entire planet are trying to figure this out, and there's not a lack of funds being thrown at all of this at this point now. Every billionaire on the planet's trying to be the one to figure this out. We're still 2 full months behind July. 2 months ago this was nothing.
Yeah, right.
So 2 months from now, are we going to have enough tests to supply these leagues to give us entertainment? I know people that don't like sports are definitely going to complain about it and say these guys shouldn't have it. Right. There's going to be I believe that there's enough sports fan and there's going to be enough clamor to have these guys come back that we're willing to give up the extra 1,000 tests that these guys are going to be taking if we're getting 100, 200, 300, 400,000 tests in to everyone else.
Right.
That might be common sense. That might be too optimistic, but I think for me, I would rather them get the tests and give us something to watch on TV than me going getting tested every day.
Mm-hmm. If they do come back and they do it with no fans, I forget where I saw it. Somebody had a comment on like Twitter or Facebook where they had the idea of like, what if we all just like they start broadcasting games like the playoffs on like drive-in movie theater screens?
Oh my God.
Right? Can you imagine that?
That would be awesome.
It'd be amazing. So the other thing is
bring back the drive-ins, man.
And
they all closed like 2 years ago.
I know.
Yeah. No, if you have land for a drive-in, you're gonna crush it this summer because you're gonna open it up.
Yeah.
Did you see the drive-in rave in Germany they had the other day?
Yeah, I just saw that.
Bananas.
What is it?
That's crazy. Everybody in their cars, places going crazy, and everyone's still in their cars.
A drive-in rave. They had a DJ up on stage, and they had the light show like in a drive-in area, and the place was packed. Awesome. Everyone's hampering the horn, and it was cool.
Everyone's driving on ecstasy. Great.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm assuming that was my thought too. Like, who's the DD? I would imagine
there aren't any.
Hopefully, they just lock the gates, lock them in for the night. Like,
right.
You're no one's getting out of here until 3 tomorrow afternoon.
Now, has that rule, do you think, relaxed a little bit? Because over the weekend, it was a beautiful weekend here in New England, right? People are out. People are, trying to do their thing. I'm not going to lie. I noticed a couple of people pounding down some beers in the park. Not a problem with it. But are we going Vegas style? Like, I don't know if I want to test it, like go into the store, buy my 6-pack and start cracking them down. But, I mean, if we're throwing raves and everybody's tripping on ecstasy, shouldn't we be able to drink beers in public?
Well, that wasn't in public. That was at a drive-in. It was in an enclosed area.
I just want to drink
drinking
in public.
at
Do you see
a
where I'm going?
I know.
drive-in.
Why are you asking now, Isaiah? You're just going to do it like you always do.
Hey,
You know?
Yeah.
All of a
Hey,
sudden, you're
never
asking for
ask.
permission. I mean,
You
No,
really
I
want
wanna
to
take-
have that can instead of the solo cup?
Right.
Right.
I want to take
Same thing.
that, and I want to take that lame brown bag off and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's my Wachusett blueberry.
Yeah. Oh,
Am I the only one drinking right now?
no, I got a
Shocking.
little something right
no.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, wait. I was drinking this earlier. Look at this. We actually have
yes.
sponsors, bro.
Yeah, I am actually having a little bit of that too.
One of our new sponsors.
That's
People
good.
actually
Oh,
pay for this nonsense. Actually, yeah, that's Wolfpack Coffee, one of our sponsors. Actually, show us your hair again. Let's get a little hair shot for Wolfpack. Give us a little. Come
Quarantine
on,
hair?
Andrew. No, come on,
There you
Andrew.
go.
Give us-
Oh yeah, here it is. There it is.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
Straight up.
you guys may think that sucks, but see, I got nothing. So you guys are still, you guys
Yeah,
are
you
still
don't
way
give it a
better than I am.
chance.
You've
So
been
I got-
prepared for the COVID.
Every week we still ask Mike, "Is the hair back?" And he's like,
No.
"Dude, no."
Also,
Never
nice
coming
shirt,
back.
Shoe. Have you
Oh,
been
you
like
wearing
that?
that all day? My God.
It's a Josh Dolan. Yes. That's basically how Mike Shue felt about Josh across the board at WAF.
Back when we had jobs.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
This is a job, though. We're get somebody paid for something, right? I haven't gotten my check in the mail, but I know it's like the stimulus check. It's on its way.
So Andrew, I saw on Twitter. Is it your birthday today?
It is.
Today's your
Hey,
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Oh.
man.
Happy birthday, brother!
The large 4-0. Who would
Oh,
one?
my
I
God.
can't believe
Come
I'm actually 40. One, that's obviously, and two, to be able to be spending it this way is quite bananas.
I didn't know this was going to be a
Right?
birthday
so,
party.
So excited to order
Yes.
takeout, right? Like that's the excitement of my entire 40th birthday to get takeout.
What should
Now,
we do for
a
my birthday?
little-
Stay inside.
A little while ago, you texted me about a concert you wanted to go to for your birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's not happening, Rage Against the Machine.
No. So that was our 40th. All my friends are 40 this year. There was 8 of us guys coming down. They're all coming down from Canada. We had one guy coming from London. We're gonna go Fenway, Boston Calling all weekend. We're
Oh
huge
my God.
Oasis fans. Liam was playing on Sunday. Encore, like everything was teed up like 2 months ago, and
God.
the best part is my buddy. He's like, I knew we were gonna get screwed because I finally got the green light to get out of the house. I had one chance in a decade to come down for the weekend, and it was just too good to be true. I can never go again. I'm never gonna get the green light again. And I'm screwed.
That would have been
So-
an epic weekend. That was going to be a sick show. When I saw Rage was on that bill, I was like,
I know.
"Oh my
The
God!"
whole summer was going to be epic. All the
I know.
comebacks and all the reunion tours and the we have mortgages we can't afford anymore tours and
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That'll double up next summer, maybe now.
Oh, big time! Every day
Yeah.
will be full times 10.
But no, it's quite disappointing. It was going to be a heck of a weekend.
So you're going to be on. I was reading Tom Caron's tweet. You're going to be on Nesson tonight with him. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So I'm on TC shows tonight. He's doing the 04 year, and we just talked a little bit about back in the day, and then they're actually playing one of my games on Nesson tomorrow night. So they're kind of segueing into that as well. 2003.
Did you win that game?
Yes, fortunately. Fortunately, they're
Yeah.
nice enough not
I was
No,
going to
no
say it's
loss.
not the
Put my-
Canadians game 7, is it?
put my 5-2 loss on TV for
Yeah,
for
don't
my
do that.
kids
It'd be
to
like,
see.
really?
So,
And let's go
one
to
of the
Andrew
good
and
ones.
see if that game still stings. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Tom, it did. Thank
Yeah.
you. Dickhead, back to you.
Yeah. So TC and I tonight. TC's got the show's doing well. It's kind of cool. So
How's the world over at Nesson? I mean, it's you've got a sports network that feeds off live Red Sox, live Bruins. How's the energy over there?
yeah, everyone's doing the best they can
Right.
and trying to get content. Obviously, it's you can go back to the well with the old games and the old playoff runs for a little while here.
Yep.
You can't do it for 18 months, but I think there's been enough, and it's been fun. I mean, for me, it's been kind of, I didn't see any of 2011. I didn't see the Bruins run. I was playing, and to be honest, once I was done, I didn't have much interest in it. And it was fun to go back and look at that. It's fun to go look at the old Bruins, like the 90s and Ray and Cam. And so you can, it's not the same, but I think as a
fill in the space for now.
They're doing a good job and keeping people, giving some insight. They're bringing the Red Sox guys back, and they did the Zoom with the Bruins. So Nesson's doing it as best they can in light of the situation.
Good.
I was so surprised that the Bruins did that Zoom thing on like the official Bruins YouTube, and they just let them go and say whatever they wanted. I was like, this doesn't seem very like.
It was a little un-Bruin-like, they like to have, it's kind of, they've done a very good job controlling and building, having, but I think it's, again, it goes to the times we're in, and it's kind of, there's no structure, there's no way to, there's no point of trying to schedule anything or make anything work perfect anymore. I think we all understand that you just kind of throw it up against the wall and see what happens. And so we're all essentially doing that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we're doing that right now as we speak.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Right. That's right.
And people are hurting for content, and that's why we're trending in music blogs and music.
Right?
That's awesome. Yeah.
I woke up this morning and we're everywhere. So I don't know how we're going to top that. Razor, we're going to need you to say something controversial.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to be doing, is trending right now. And
do it. Start a fight with some Canadians announcer. Go.
No.
Well,
give us some
Razor,
dirt on your former roommate, Patrice Bergeron.
Yeah.
Razor, are you
No
the guy? Are you the one that's friends with Nickelback?
He is.
No. Well, I've met them. I'm not friendly.
They
with
helped
them,
you get rid
nor-
of Darcy Tucker's jacket, right?
Yeah, and I'm again, and I mean, they're good guys, really good guys. I'm not a Nickelback fan either, so I don't want to be. They're from Canada, so I have to, but they're not.
Right,
we're
not ripping on them.
No, they were part of the reason.
Hey, listen, I know where this goes. I know what kind of music.
No. I respect those guys.
No, we like them.
I respect those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What ended up happening was
because they know how to write good songs. They fill the arenas. They know what they're doing.
The conversation on the last two podcasts was one of the guys, Phil from All That Remains, said that he felt certain Nickelback albums match up well with Load and Reload. You could basically interchange Metallica and Nickelback, and Metal Sucks, Blabbermouth.net, every other single metal thing picked it up saying Phil claims Metallica. Of course, it's clickbait. The other conversation he had, because we had the lead singer from Trapped On, who is on their Facebook page being extremely right wing. So everyone's taking swings at the guy, and these articles grabbed these little sections and threw it out as more clickbait. And we're just sitting back eating popcorn, going, Jesus Christ, we just talked to these people for an hour and it's everywhere. Okay.
It's amazing how they angle it too. They were saying Phil was comparing Nickelback to Metallica, and that, he was ripping on Metallica and stuff.
People went
If you just listen to the podcast, he was just saying that, they have the same sound at a certain period of time. You could interchange, recordings and stuff. And he had a lot of respect for Nickelback too, because he said as songwriters, those guys are great. They know how to write a hit song. They know how to put on a gigantic rock show. I know it's cool to crap all over Nickelback. All right, but you can't deny even the people that
I think it's going the other way now,
at
though.
least one song, So
like,
don't worry about it. You're not going down a trap here.
No,
you can say you can say you're friends with Nickelback. We're not going to judge you.
Yeah, they have catchy lyrics. There's no question about that.
Here's the clickbait. It's going to say NHL bashes Nickelback. All of a sudden, you represent the NHL. What? Canada throws out, or America will not let the Canadians.
I won't be allowed back.
The clickbait is so stupid. I for one would really, 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 really like to see any kind of sports on television whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so weird that, what is it, 55 plus days? It depends on when you're watching this thing, but nothing. Holy shit, nothing.
And this must really be killing you, Isaiah, because the Avalanche finally started doing good.
Well, no shit. After 10 years, we were right there. Let's go.
Right in the mix.
Well, they're younger than your Bruins, so when your Bruins are old and shitting themselves, the Avalanche will still be young. So zip
That's
it
right.
up.
They're gonna have young legs in a few months.
Razors played for both of them.
How long do you think it's going to be until people will get onto something like, say, Twitch or YouTube and watch professional athletes play like Madden?
Oh my
Or,
God, it's already
you know,
happening. Not
right?
professional.
They're going to
Kids
just
are watching
the players
kids.
will play themselves on video, so it'll be a virtual game. I think we're getting pretty close to that at this point.
That idea has been pitched, no question.
I'm sure it's been thrown out there.
Oh,
Would you do that, Andrew?
Yeah,
do you
well,
play
the big
video
thing
games?
is, what'll be no. I mean, no. My kids hammer like I have no. There's too many buttons on the remotes.
You
and
got
the
no
controllers
game.
now.
I'm the same way, man.
I need the Nintendo 4 arrows, 2 buttons. That's anything
Done.
else
Go
beyond
up and
that
down.
is too complicated. Way too complicated for me. The big one will be when ESPN actually picks those up. When they're
Too many
desperate.
goddamn buttons.
Look at that. Look at that.
How do we
I
do?
don't
And
even
then
know
there's
what
play
to
video
start.
undo. What the hell
Yeah.
am I doing? I lose every time I play myself.
I know. I just spin myself in a circle out on the ice. It doesn't make any sense.
I think the last NHL game I have, though, is NHL 14. What am I doing?
My last NHL game is NHL 04.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
even own a video game system, so you guys are way ahead of me. All right.
Yeah.
Look
Or
at that
you're way
guy.
ahead of us.
Look at that guy. What are we
That
doing?
guy. Oh, Marty.
Marty's in the. What's he doing? Those Enterprise commercials. What?
Yeah. Yeah, he's still getting residuals.
Oh,
He's the Peyton
killing
Manning
it.
of the NHL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except we like Marty. Oh, there's your clickbait. Some weird guy, Isaiah, says Manning's a bitch. I didn't say that. We're just going for clickbait. That's the only reason we do this is to try to. I mean, really, we're just screwing around.
You guys,
Now we're addicted
you're
to
gonna get
making the
addicted
tabloids.
to it. That's exactly it.
shit.
It's like everything else. You get addicted to it. That's why these
Oh,
people
boy.
show up on People Magazine every week. They get.
We're the
fall in love with it.
Kardashians of the podcast world.
Yeah.
Did Josh
You know
Dolan
what?
just say the Kardashians sucked? Clickbait.
Oh,
did.
like who hasn't said that online?
Yeah, that'll
Everyone.
get you in. That's not
You
gonna
know
get
what?
you anywhere with that.
It's
True.
It's not so much about fake news now. It's about people picking and choosing what they want to believe.
Oh, God.
Either they just read the headline and they come up with their own conclusion without reading the article, or they read the article,
Or
and they pick
listening.
and choose,
Yep.
and they say, "Well, this is obviously a lie because I don't agree with it, but I agree with this because it's something that I believe in." And that's what I realized over the past couple of years. It's like people just picking and choosing what they want to believe. That's what the
Right.
fake news is. We're making our own fake news.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
and we have
Yeah,
all
go
the time in the world, but we don't have time for common sense,
Oh,
Exactly. right?
right? We don't like.
There
It's
it is.
just
Andrew
like there it
Raycroft
is.
breakthrough of
But no,
society. There's the
Yeah,
clickbait.
it's just it's crazy though. Everyone just picks their side, and
It's exhausting.
we don't want to hear the other side. And if you want to allow restaurants to open up, then you're right wing
Oh, God.
crazy.
I know,
man.
right?
It's
Yeah.
just like it's
I just
tough.
want to sit
It's
down
hard.
and have a cheeseburger at a nice
people are
restaurant.
so scared to say that. Like people don't want to get involved either, right? Like the people that really want to, that probably are the ones that should have a voice, don't even want to get involved because they know exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, you get crucified. The whole thing with Chris Taylor Brown, the guy from Trap, the lead singer of Trap, he said, you know what, I do believe this particular vision, and I'm going to stand up and say it because not a lot of people, people just assault the guy. We had him on the show. He spoke his mind, but we all agreed on a few things. Most political leaders are pinheads, and Twitter is the dead center of hell. Okay? But nobody picked that up. Nobody said, oh, they all agreed. It was like
Right.
Phil beat the shit out of Chris. Chris said that, Phil says that Metallica sucks. It's like, okay, wow. No one said any of that shit at all. But we're thankful that
Well-
we're on every single metal publication on the planet.
I know, right?
Well, Josh, I think when you post this, the headline should be Andrew Raycroft, former Bruin, thinks everybody's stupid. And that way,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
yeah, and that
No,
way,
throw- no, throw-
what do you
throw-
think I'm stupid? Who the
Throw
fuck is
Nesson in
you,
there so he
man?
gets in trouble. Say Nesson's Andrew Raycroft.
Yeah, there you go, Nessons. Yes,
Just
bring
throw
Nesson.
it all in there.
Yes.
Racist,
Yeah.
hates everybody. Bad.
15
Murdered
days
one of his
suspended list.
kids. Right. Out. Doesn't think take shots at Gary Bettman. Go. I'm kidding.
I know you are.
Now I'm addicted. Fuck.
Andrew's like, I got to get out of here. Isaiah's
No,
gotta get
I'm just
fired.
gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here and smile.
Isaiah's gonna start going off on Charlie Moore and
Nobody's fine. Obashan Hardware is a fine sponsor. They can
hey,
sponsor this
they haven't
show.
paid us anything.
Oh. I was told on one of our podcasts I say the F word too much, so I only said it once so far, if you'll notice.
Yeah,
I did notice.
Can I
cleaning it up.
Can I just say who said that? It was Josh's mom.
Oh, it was Sandy.
She
did say that.
Yeah.
Sandy's awesome. She's on Facebook and she trolls us.
Yeah, she listens to every single episode.
Why, Isaiah, do you feel that you need to swear? And I just wrote back, because I fucking do. And she's like, you're so immature. I'm like,
Gosh, you have such a nice little program, but why do you let him say the F word all the time? You know?
well, we couldn't tag Maddie's business because Maddie was worried because I say the F-bomb too much. So now we can't give Oak Island the credit we should.
I know.
Don't
I
say
go
Oak
back
Island.
and re-edit all my social media posts. That was a pain in the ass.
You don't want to piss off the
Because he
History
didn't want the
Channel.
History Channel to freak out on him. You know?
Well, we should do the History Channel should do an episode on the history of the word fuck and get over it.
You know what? We should do that.
Okay.
Yeah, of course,
I'm
you
in.
can be included if you want to, Andrew, but you don't want to really ruin your
Andrew?
reputation.
I
But
don't-
we
haven't-
should
we
do
haven't
that
heard
and
from-
submit it to the History Channel and see if
We
we can
haven't-
get on
You
there.
just got verified on Twitter. We
I
don't
mean,
want to get.
I don't even have a reputation to ruin, but I might not get involved in that.
Yeah, I remember when I first met you when you were doing this Breaking the Ice with Josh, you didn't even use social media, and now you're Mr. Blue Check. How'd you get that done?
No. Hey, it's not what you know, it's who you know, right?
Done.
Oh,
Done.
there we go.
Show's over.
In an
Done.
age where nobody's getting verified anymore, you got verified. Do they also cut hair?
Right?
No. The underbelly of Twitter, huh? Oh,
Good
All right,
times.
man. Well,
Thanks
Andrew,
for coming
thank
on,
you,
brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining us, man. We really
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
it. Thanks for your insights on at least the NHL and what could happen to pro sports. I know that's for a lot of people that may be the furthest thing from their mind, but it is a big part of of this country and this society, and people miss it like crazy. So I appreciate your insights on that.
Thank
And
you.
we'll look for you tonight on what time? Now, what time? Oh no, not tonight. Or you're going to be on tonight, but when are they showing your game?
the game's on tomorrow. I believe it's 6:30. So yeah, that'll be. I've got a DVR. That'll be fun. I
Nice.
recall it a little bit, so that'll be fun, and that'll make me feel even older than the 40 I am
Right.
today. So
Happy
that'll
birthday,
make me feel
man.
like
I
a
know. Happy
dinosaur.
birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
thanks,
happy
guys.
birthday. Thanks
No,
for
it's
taking
fun.
time out of your birthday to join us.
You got
We
it. Let's do it
appreciate
again.
man.
Have
Let's do
some
it again.
cake
All
for
right.
us, brother.
Oh yeah, my cake
Right?
will for sure. There's no question about that.
Nice.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks,
brother.
Andrew.
Awesome,
We
guys.
appreciate it, man.
It'll probably
All right,
take me 2 minutes to log out of here, but thanks.
You'll
guys.
be fine.
No, it
Yeah.
always takes us that long.
We do this for 20
I
more
still
minutes.
haven't
It's
gotten
like,
it.
why isn't Mike wearing
It's like when you say bye and
I
then
know.
you
This
guys
is the
park
new
next to
world
each other
right
and then
now,
you
right?
walk to the car.
You're
And you're like,
still
all right, bye
there.
again.
It's like the end of Ferris Bueller. You're still here? What are you doing? Hit the off button.
While Andrew Raycroft is trying to figure
Yeah.
out how to get out of this thing that he's been wanting
Ciao,
to get
ciao.
out of for the last 25
I
minutes.
got it. Ciao, 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 ciao.
Okay, good.
There we go.
We got to mention our sponsors, right? So we got to mention
Yes.
Garage Doors Plus. Thanks to our sponsors there. Invoke Media Group, Boston Exterior Remodeling. Thanks to those guys. Thanks to Lucas Carr and his crew over there at Pathfinder Tree Service LLC. And our brand new sponsor right here. I've been enjoying a cup of their excellent coffee the whole time.
Right.
Brand new sponsor, Wolfpack Coffee, owned by veterans. Started by veterans.
They've made
owned
it
by
onto the
veterans.
wall of stickers.
I love it. Hey,
nice.
we have Nicole at Invoke Media has our website live now. So breakingtheicepodcast.com is live. She's loaded
Yes.
up all of our shows. I've lost track of time, but we've done like 10 or 12 of these things. Fuck.
Apparently.
Hasn't been
Sorry,
that many,
Sandy.
really?
Yeah. But she did a great job with the site. So, breakingtheicepodcast.com, and it all leads back to our social. The sponsors are up there. The
And
episodes.
by the time this comes out, the merch will be up. So
Yeah,
you can buy
let's see
t-shirts.
that shirt again. Mike Shue has a Josh Dolan shirt.
Should we
What does
sell
it
that
say?
one? Nobody wants that one
Yeah,
as
we
much
got
as
to
they want
Breaking
the
the Ice-
Come on, man.
What does the bottom say?
It's a real treat.
Whatever.
And then Josh has a picture of Mike picking up his tuxedo on for your senior prom.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I had to pick up my tuxedo at Shoppers World in Framingham when they
Shoppers
had Jordan
World?
Mash.
Dude,
And,
Asian-
and they had the Papagenos in the in the cinema, and and I got the mullet. I got the best mullet ever in that picture.
you were
You
Mullet
really
game was
do.
on point.
And you're just
it was so
casually
flat on the
looking over
top.
your shoulder.
Like my
You were
mother,
posing.
that was my mom.
You were
who did that
posing.
thing.
You were
I was
posing.
not.
You were. You were
I
like,
was
I'm
not.
getting laid.
You were
I'm
like the
getting
Tom
laid.
of MySpace of the 80s.
With
yes.
that mullet, I didn't need to pose. That thing was so flat on top, you could land a helicopter on it. It was beautiful.
Did you have
Um,
someone follow you around with an oscillating fan just so that you could?
Right.
Hey, dude, there was so much product in that head. There was no way that hair was moving. That thing could stay informed during a hurricane. Tons of mousse and hairspray in that friggin' thing, man. Hey, listen, on the new website, breakingtheicepodcast.com, there is a contact section. So I want to encourage people listening to go there and submit a comment or a question or something. We're going to try to do this, right? Try to feature some kind of question or comment. Every
Send a video if
podcast.
you got it.
Yeah, send a video. And then on Anchor, Josh, you said is that voicemail thing working?
Yeah. I think the
That
only
doesn't
way
sound
for
very reassuring.
well, it's there. I just
Really?
don't know how it works
Okay.
during Zoom. So we're gonna have to just do it and see if it works or not.
Okay.
Do it.
Well,
We'll
I
have
got
to
to
do
wait
a
to
test
run
run.
the phone.
Oh yeah.
Through. Yeah,
So
so
you'll
I
do
could do that. So if you're listening to us on Anchor,
Leave a
there's a
message.
way to leave a voicemail. If you want to leave a comment or something like that, we can feature one of those every podcast and stuff. But we definitely want to hear from you because we've been doing all the talking with our guests, but we want to hear what you have to say. We have a Facebook page. Right?
We've been
Breaking the Ice is a
monopolizing
Facebook
the
page.
conversation.
All of it. Yeah. Twitter,
Yeah,
Facebook,
absolutely.
Instagram, all of it. Comment on those things. We'd love to hear from you
Instagram.
people.
So not only do we want your feedback, but we just, if you have questions, if you have comments, you have suggestions for people we should be talking to, if you want to, ask anything about our sponsors like Wolfpack Coffee or Garage Doors Plus or anybody like that. We want to hear from you.
Now, if they go on
Well,
like Lucas
I
does,
mean, just like that part. We're not gonna.
Yes, it's that part.
so that little section right there, why was there a blip in the screen? Because Josh. Oh, the last. Oh, with you.
We had to use the rubber chicken again.
I mean, the rubber chicken's going. Lucia
Oh,
was listening.
I don't even know where that is.
She was listening to that this past weekend, and she was walking around the house doing stuff, and she was fucking dying with that chicken. She's like, "It's getting back to old school radio." Just awful.
Right?
noises.
I don't know where that chicken is. How do you lose a rubber chicken?
You didn't fucking lose it. Your wife
Only
threw it
you
away.
I don't know. No, seriously. It was like my daughter must have done something with it. I don't
Chloe
know.
took it.
Look at that fucking Deadpool. I want to see Make a Deadpool 3.
All right, I'm sending him.
I just got a little.
That's
excited
you know what?
about this shit.
I was talking about that on Twitter because my wife was like killing me to watch Grease 2. And she actually
gross.
paid to rent it on Amazon. One of the worst sequels ever. And I asked that question on Twitter. I was like, what's
Caddyshack
the
2, I
worst
put it up.
movie? Right, yeah. The majority, Caddyshack 2. Majority of people say Caddyshack 2 was the worst
The
sequel
only person,
ever.
Chevy Chase must have been fucking holding on to some bullshit because I think he was the only. Everybody else was like, not a good idea, but Chevy said,
Well,
fuck
they
it, let's go.
didn't have, it wasn't the same crew. They didn't have like John, they didn't have the same director, and
awful.
writers and stuff like that. So, nobody wanted to be involved in the second one. Plus, if
Chevy
you
should
ever
have said
watch
no.
you got to watch the National Lampoon documentary because
Oh yeah.
you can see people, they show it, they see people in the background in shots doing cocaine
Oh god.
during the movie. There was so much coke going on. You should love that, Josh. There was so much coke
Oh.
going on during the making of Caddyshack that it made it into the movie by accident. So that was probably it. Everybody probably went to rehab and they were like, I can't do another Caddyshack movie. I'll just relapse and, I'll be back in
I'll end
jail.
up dying.
All the best
You know.
movies seem to have things like, oh yeah, there was personal things going on in the background, like in the Wizard of Oz, where apparently a munchkin hung himself or something.
What?
You ever see that?
No. That's
real.
a myth. That and
It's real.
It's like the
There's
Pink
your
Floyd
clickbait.
thing. It's a myth. It doesn't happen.
No, there's
Well,
your
Pink
clickbait.
Floyd is. Huh?
What? What were you
What'd
just
you
going
say
to
about
say?
Pink Floyd?
Nothing.
What'd you
You're
say?
fucking. You're so
didn't
numb
say
in the
anything.
head.
Because you're
The whole
not qualified,
Yeah,
man.
you
You're
can't
not
say
qualified
shit.
to talk about Floyd. You see
Or
this
Nirvana.
finger? You are not qualified.
I was
to talk
right about
Floyd.
Nirvana.
How do I mute you? Stop.
You are such a troll.
Total
You're
fucking.
such a
Listen,
troll, man.
I've never been a big fan of Nirvana, but listening to Post Malone
Okay,
and
that's
Travis
fine.
Barker, one of the best. I know Isaiah hates Travis Barker because he's
Why?
not in Metallica.
What? No, why
but-
would I hate Travis
Because he's
Barker?
not hard enough.
Where do I get that from? Where do you get that from?
You.
You're fucking high. When you start
But
making
listening
sense,
to
open
Post
your
Malone
flap.
do it, I liked it a little bit more than Weird Al doing Nirvana.
You are a severely
Handicapped.
damaged person. Are we talking to Chris?
Yes, he just texted me. He'll be on in a few minutes.
Fucking
Okay, because
today.
talking to you is just
Wanna talk,
enraging.
that's
to
Yeah,
me,
this
and
is
I don't need to
fucking
be this
painful.
mad.
I
don't need to be
immediately
this
sorry
mad
I said
right
yes
now.
to this. You fucking have
Yeah, I
no
know,
clue.
right? I just want to leave. If Chris wasn't
Every-
coming on,
Just
I would
because Nirvana's
Every
overrated.
sponsor should cancel right now.
Dude, a long time ago when I was doing middays, I said that I thought that Bradley Knoll from Sublime was more of a spokesperson for my generation than Kurt Cobain, because I thought he was a better singer, a better guitar player, and a better writer. And
How'd
I
that
can't
go?
tell you the deluge of shit that came in with people
So
going,
you
"How do
agree
say
with
that?
me? You're just afraid.
Kurt, you know," and I was just like, well, not my world. Maybe because I got along with my parents. Maybe that's why I like Sublime better than Nirvana.
I had friends in school.
Right? It's like, yeah,
Weed
exactly.
friends.
Maybe because I had some friends that, didn't fuck me over. And, I don't know. But yeah, I hear you, Josh. But I know you're just doing it because you're just stupid.
Clickbait fucking moron.
I'm doing it because I know what I'm talking about.
No, you have no.
Hey,
No,
listen,
you have no idea.
me and Nirvana used to play
No
the
clue.
same venue.
No,
Okay.
done. Mute. Hey, I want to
Me
go
and
on.
Nirvana used to play this.
Stop. No, shut it. Next caller.
We did.
Go on gdplus.com. Go on garagedoors+.com. Go on their website for me.
Is Nirvana on there?
Nope. I have a question though, which I'm not trying
Did
to
Garage
segue.
Doors Plus also write an article about us?
Yes. Well, he
That's right.
shares
Are
on.
they going off on Phil Labonte at GarageDoorsPlus.com?
Go on the website, and I love it. There's nice pictures of garage doors, and it says, we're not happy until you are, which is great. And then scroll down, emergency repair.
Hold on. Okay.
Okay, you with me?
I am.
You're on the homepage.
All right.
Scroll down on the homepage. Who's the guy from the fucking Village People?
Oh, repairs and services.
Look at that guy.
Is that Chris Taylor Brown from Trapped posing for a picture?
I have to ask fucking Chris from Garage Doors Plus. Is that who is? What are we? Is he?
Oh, the repairs and services guy?
Yes, he's in the Village People. Look at him.
Nah, he needs a handlebar mustache, and that would be
Something's-
total Village People.
I mean, listen, we're giving him love.
He's
617
Village People 2020.
That's probably
617
Chris's
4.
brother-in-law, and he's going to pull his sponsorship.
Oh, totally. 617-458-1148, and you can date this man on the ladder. I mean, what the fuck? Is this a dating site? Is this Tinder or fucking Garage Doors?
Hey,
what are we doing?
I'm not. You know what? I've only worked in construction like briefly in my entire life. But do you know anybody that works on a site, any kind of construction site, that wears that shirt?
No. And it's fit.
Maybe
like
on
form fit to the
HGTV, but not
side.
in real life.
Hey, everybody. I'll climb up your ladder.
I mean, Chris doesn't even wear a shirt like that. I mean, he wears his Garage Doors Plus sweatshirt.
He doesn't even wear a shirt when he's doing it.
I know, because he's ripped.
I need him to come on in this thing, and we got to be like,
All right.
Chris, this is great, but who's the dude from the Village
Let me
People?
see where he's at.
I mean, that's the poster child for fucking Gay Pride Parade. No,
Yeah.
am I too soon? Too much?
No. Come on.
I'm
now.
just asking. I don't know. Asking for a friend.
Isaiah's
He's
attracted
got
to the
wire
dude.
cutters and a small crescent wrench. What do you think he's going to be doing?
You know.
And his
That's the
belt is like
promo right
brand
there.
new.
He's got a small crescent wrench.
He's got a
Who?
small, and it's right down. It's right there. It's kind of Freudian. You know?
A small crescent wrench. I don't think Metal Sucks is picking up this episode.
Also, those are plumber's tools. Who's making a garage door with pliers and a wrench?
I have questions. Chris, where are you at?
Josh,
Yes.
I don't think plumbers use wire cutters, do they?
Is that a wire cutter?
You said it was.
Yeah.
See, you just
I don't
open
know.
your hole and stuff comes out.
I said pliers and a wrench.
God, your mother must be so disappointed.
She's out of her mind because of him. She had birth and
She's-
fucking dealt with his treats shit all his fucking life.
Yeah, I guess. I used to take it out on her. Something
I was
must
Well,
have
where's
happened,
Chris? Where's Chris? Because I want to go get a hug and a cookie. Isn't that what it is, Josh? Oh,
No.
that pisses him
No,
off.
that's not- I know what you
a
were
hug and a
saying.
But see,
cookie.
that's the only thing that has an origin with him.
What?
It's like when he used to go to Dunkin' Donuts when he was a little kid, he'd get a cookie and the little chocolate milk,
Yep.
right? And one time the cookie tasted like sweat, and he freaked out. And now he can't even hear that anymore because
Not one
Now,
time.
see, that makes sense, right? That makes
Every
sense. because
time
there
I
was a
started
bad
going back,
experience.
That's
started
actual
tasting like that.
PTSD. Oh,
Right.
This reminds me. The psychologist friend of mine, Lucia, she wants to come on the show and be in the fourth box and analyze your shit.
Yeah, we got to do that because
She'll
I
do-
have a lot of questions.
How much do I have to pay, though?
All of the sponsorship
It's
money
only
from
like
Chris.
$1,500 for the session. Yeah.
You got a
Okay,
couple
that-
bucks. People, listen. This podcast is trending. Notice how he doesn't change the logo to our names when he's trending. It's all Josh fucking Dolan. Wow, great.
No, I sent it to her.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, you
That's
didn't.
okay.
I'm getting a whole new. It should be on the
Wow.
website by now, right?
For a quiet guy, you're selfish as fuck.
Oh my God! Don't call me quiet.
Treats,
You kind of are.
right?
Am I?
The whole
Yeah,
thing is-
until you get drunk, and then it just sounds like you're
Oh,
crying. You're cry talking all the time.
No, that's Isaiah. And texting me 9 million times at night because I won't go Instagram live with him.
I love bashing you.
Oh, he tried that with me the other night. I was just going to sleep. But I'm like, fucking no.
I haven't been sleeping lately
especially
because
if you're drunk, dude. Especially if you're drunk, I am not.
that's when I know he's
not
had
going
Sam
Instagram
Summer.
Live.
Stop it. It's fine. Well, we had all of 3 people watching at 1:30.
I can just see that. I can just see going Instagram Live and go, oh, Isaiah wants to join, and hitting that button, and there he is, shirtless, with like broken glass everywhere,
Bleeding from
coke
my
under
mouth.
his nose.
That's what
It's all
last night
smeared
was
under his
like.
nose and
No,
shit.
it wasn't. It was
There's
fine.
I've been losing
There's a dead
sleep
hooker
lately
in the
because
background.
I go to sleep listening to podcasts or History Channel things, usually World War II, that's about Hitler. Not because I
Shocking.
like them, because I just like that time period.
Get to the point.
And
Mhm.
don't.
Mhm.
And Isaiah texts me 90 million
it's fucking
times
great.
over the night, and then my wife gets up at 5. So I've been sleeping about 3 hours a night,
Good.
Oh, God.
and it's starting to catch up with me. Well, we'll edit that out.
Right. That's right. You got to edit out that.
Oh, that's right.
But that was
You're
like
at the-
bullshit. That whole thing was bullshit, though.
It
Like,
was.
I
It
love
was
the.
Channel
No way.
7. Our
I
friends.
know all the TV stations went out there, and then they all were like, go back
No,
on and make an
apology.
apology when they found out.
Yeah,
Yeah, because my phone's dying again, man. You got to hurry up.
Is it?
Is that a picture of Josh Dolan? Fucking, you're late. Hold on. So yeah, we could
there
change
it
the
is.
back.
You're
Hey,
fucking,
You're
Isaiah,
fucking
don't
late.
yell at our sponsor.
You're late.
Nah,
You're late.
what a bum. What a
You're
bum.
fucking late. You got the COVID beard going, kid. I like it.
Oh yeah, man. Going all out. I had to do the old, haircut myself, beard cut, all that. I had to get.
Oh,
rid of
Mike
all
got a really good haircut. Show him your haircut.
He's frozen. Oh, there he is.
Bald.
I have no hair to cut, so
Oh, please, come on,
there's
look at
really
this.
Nothing
Look at this.
to hide or show.
I
There you go,
had-
brother.
Guys are
Yeah,
talking
that's
about-
Yeah. Oh,
This is
I hate you.
It's
annoying.
called
Oh, I
safety
hate you.
reflective. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, that
So,
hurts.
Chris from Garage Doors Plus, our first sponsor of
Right?
Breaking the Ice. Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
did
no
the
problem,
bullet.
man. Rock on. Rock on.
Your last check bounced, so fucking we're done.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, man, we need that $10. So
Oh, you raised it to
Uh,
10? I only charged him
I only-
$7.50.
I only got $6 on me. That's all I got. So
How is
All right, take it.
how is business during COVID for Garage Doors Plus?
we definitely slowed down a bit because of new construction getting shut down.
Yep.
Probably down like 35%, but still, getting calls, install, still doing service, 24-hour
Good.
service. We do all that. So yeah, we're still going right along. Not 5-6 days a week like we were, but we're down to maybe 3 or 4 days. So yeah, not bad.
And you're going to be on HGTV soon, right? Or did that already
Yes. Oh yeah. That's
No way.
That is coming May 20th or the
Really?
19th, I think it was. Yeah. I have to get the exact date. But yeah, we did it last Columbus Day,
Okay.
and it's airing now. That's season
So is it
3.
is it one project or is it a whole episode or what? How do they?
No, it was. I was part of the project for the Garage Doors, and they did some filming and stuff. And the episode that I'll be in is like I said, the May 19th or the 20th.
You
We'll
got
be
a nice
posting
logo
about
on
it.
a shirt. You get plug the business, everything. You get lots of plugs.
I had the gear on. I had everything, and then they would say, "Hey, we got to put some tape over your phone number. Is that all right?" I'm like, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it's they put it. They at the end they do all the links to my websites and everything like that. I guess they have to do that
All
for
right.
everybody. They kind of have to blur it out. They left the name. The name was there.
Okay.
They filmed me. They saw me. Got some good shots in there. So that was
Well, they don't want Pretty Brothers. Who was it?
This was Brian McCourt, Backyard Builds.
Okay.
They filmed
We-
right
we have-
out, like,
Hey, Isaiah had a question about your website, specifically a gentleman that's
So,
featured
yeah.
on your website because
So we actually
he's interested in dating him apparently because he
fuck
won't
you.
shut up.
Really?
About it.
Yeah,
No,
he is.
I'm just going
You
through your
know,
website, taking a
Wants
look
to
because
bring
we
him
just.
to a Metallica concert.
I'll come to your
Yeah.
house in Holliston and smash you in the neck.
I'm afraid to go to Holliston. They don't even have street lights or anything. I'm totally a city kid.
No.
Once you get
Or
close
bars,
already, you're like,
or food.
or bars, or anything.
Or fucking
Yeah.
people. Anyway,
People.
so we got our new
Chickens.
website, breakingtheicepodcast.com, and you're featured up there on the sponsor page. Thank you. Garage
Oh,
Doors
sweet.
Plus.
Yeah.
We're scrolling down through your site and we like it. We see some things, 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's all well and good.
Mhm.
Who's the fucking dude from the Village People up against the ladder? Don't say
oh,
it's your
that's
brother
me.
and make me feel bad.
That's me and my cousin.
That's not you, number one. That's some guy on that. That's not you.
No, that's me. I'm the one on the lower one, and I'm going, oh, look at that. Let's do something fancy. Look up there.
Wow.
Hey, look there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just was,
know.
and Josh was questioning if those tools there are actually used in making garage doors, or is this just a stock photo?
No, it is actual job of us doing service on a door and
Okay.
on a whole project, couple of doors.
Okay.
That
There we go,
Those
Josh,
are
thank
some.
you.
Those are some custom
There it
wood
is.
doors that we did up top. Oh, this
There he
guy.
is.
Oh,
Yeah, that's who we're talking
good.
about.
I'm not
Yeah.
even talking about the same thing. Oh, that's
That dude.
hilarious.
Who the fuck's
Oh,
that
that's
guy?
hilarious. Oh, there's the that is
There we go.
call him Billy.
Billy. He's
Billy.
Billy from the stock.
Billy from the stock photos.
See,
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
see,
yeah,
now,
man.
now you know what I mean when I said he's from the fucking Village People. Look at him.
I was laughing so hard because
Then you have Ellen.
I have an ad that was out on billboards and everything, and it was me and my cousin doing like up on a ladder kind of service thing. So I thought that's what you were talking about, but yeah, that is.
No, we're talking about
that's
fucking Vincent Village People over here.
I'm worried
Find him on
about
Fiverr.
I'm worried about Billy's shirt. I mean, that's a really nice like Lacoste, polo
Oh, yeah.
shirt.
Oh, totally.
You know,
It's
so
so
I'm
tight
you don't
worried
want to
that
get
he
that
might
greasy.
get that
You
dirty.
don't want to get that
Yeah.
greasy. Yeah. I usually wear dark colored shirts, to cover all the dirt.
See, that's what's good about Chris. Chris and Garage Doors Plus, he doesn't give a shit what we say. We could literally be like, dude, that's an advertisement for fucking gay Tinder, and you're like, fuck it, just call me
Hey.
and I'll build a garage door.
Listen. I've been in business almost 20 years. I'm
Yep.
a city kid. I'm a regular guy. Started my own company, did my thing. I'm an owner. I'm a worker. I get out there. I do my thing. I can read people really well. I'm a people person. Hey, got to laugh at yourself. You know,
Yeah.
you can't be all serious all the time. I mean, you have
We're
to be
never
business.
serious.
No, come on. You have to be business once in a while.
Right.
I put
But for the
pants on
most
every now and then.
part, as long as you show who you really are and stand behind your work and show up, and I get a lot of, wow, you answer the phone. Wow, you show up when you're supposed to. I'm like, yeah, well, I want to get the job. So,
Chris, those are the two biggest things for me. Those are the two biggest things. You answer your
Huge.
phone, and then if you say you're going to be here Thursday at 9 and you show up Thursday at 9, it's like, oh my God.
I
gigantic.
know,
amazing
instead
to
of
me.
Thursday at
Yeah.
9, between Thursday at 9 and Labor Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I'll be there on Friday. I didn't say what Friday. I'll be there
Right.
Friday.
Right.
How did
No,
you?
you get that a lot. You get that a lot with construction and just in business general. And it's good to have a personal connection to the customer and have that going. You know, it keeps
And to
business
do
going.
and to do what you say you're going to do, which
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
would be something pretty common with business, but apparently,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What made you get
You
into,
have to stand behind it. You have
what
to
made you
stand
get
behind
into this Garage Doors Plus business?
it. Spite. I worked for a guy, and long story short, I was shorted a couple $1,000, and I said, "Hey, I can do what I'm doing for you by myself." So I just jumped right in.
Nice.
First couple of years were tough, like any small business.
Yep.
And then from there on in, here I am.
That's like what
Yeah.
we're doing with the
And-
podcast. Oh,
That's
we
it.
can do that on our
Right.
own.
Yeah, of course. We can do that. Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Not exactly broadcast quality, but I think we're doing all right.
oh, you kidding me? You want to know why I was late? One, I didn't download Zoom. So I'm like, oh, it won't connect me. Well, if I downloaded Zoom, I would have been here on time. So there's a
Yeah,
problem
that's the
there.
new. This is the new reality, man. Everybody's going to be on Zoom or GoToMeeting or whatever it is. This is how it's going to be now. Our first few episodes on Zoom, we were like, what are we doing here? What
The whole
Oh, I
episode.
watched.
we,
It was
this?
Can you
comical.
hear
It was
me?
comical.
Yeah, it was.
Hello? Is this thing
It
on?
was a
Why can't I
mess.
hear myself?
No,
What's
I did the
going
same. I looked, I go, okay, video's not on. Oh, there I am. Oh, no sound. Join in. Yeah, okay, yeah. Hey, I got this.
Have you
Got
have you
this.
done as? Oh, you haven't done because Mike does Zoom with no pants on. It's fucking weird.
I'm not wearing pants.
You know,
Are we supposed to wear
oh,
You
pants?
know,
No,
You don't have
I
to-
requested that.
again, Isaiah.
I thought
you
that's
don't
what the
have
text
to,
said.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
you're good.
have your Bruins jersey in the background and wear no pants.
Yeah.
Please. Can you do
Listen,
that?
look at this. I see a phone number 617-458-1148. Chris, Garage Doors Plus, New England's premier garage door company. And there's a picture of a dude from the Village People on the homepage. Thank you, bro.
Yes.
Billy. We'll call Billy right there.
Billy, I like Vincent Village People, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for being a sponsor. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
My
Thanks
pleasure,
a lot,
man.
Chris.
You know, yeah, you guys are great, man. You guys are great. You're doing a great job. You guys
I
got
don't
a
know,
lot
you
of
know what?
traction there.
I don't know about
Oh
that.
yeah, we went viral.
Hopefully,
today.
yeah.
I don't
You know,
think
you were a
anybody's-
big supporter when we were at WAAF, and we appreciate you continuing on with us.
You were
So,
there the
thank
last
you very
day.
much,
You brought
Chris.
us pizza.
You were there the
Yeah.
last day. You brought
Oh,
us
yeah, I
awesome
had to be.
pizza and
I had to be there, man. I
tequila.
had to be part of
and
that.
It was,
Oh yeah, the
yeah,
tequila
we
shoot.
appreciate that.
Right.
Man.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
plan was to not
I
drink
forgot.
that
I was
day
like,
until
ooh,
Chris was
tequila.
like, "You're drinking. It's the last day of AF.
Yeah.
Drink my tequila."
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, it was it's a life-changing day, and just everything that happened. I mean, I'd love to be a part of it. I was glad to be a part of it. To be listening to AAF from such a young age. I'm talking like beach digs, and I used to work down at the tent and waterworks when you guys used to come down there and all that. I used to bounce there. And then to actually advertise on the station that you listen to your whole, young adult life. I mean, It's awesome. It was great. And now to be part of this is even better. Keep it going, keep it rolling.
We're keeping the family
Appreciate
together.
it, man.
That's right. Family. That's what it's all about.
We
Family.
kicked a couple of family members out, but we let them in every now and then. But we're pretty
That's okay. That's the best thing about family. You can't pick them, but they're there.
Right.
But you'll see them weekends and holidays.
True.
Right.
True.
awesome,
Yeah.
brother. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes and coming on the show. We're definitely going to push this out there and Thanks for
Awesome.
your support and your sponsorship, brother.
Sure, man. Anytime,
Awesome.
bro. Anytime.
I don't know how to shut this
All
thing
right,
off.
guys.
All right.
Well,
Here
all right.
comes the 10-minute log off.
yeah, it's like, am I hitting the right thing here?
Am I hitting the right thing?
What?
All right.